welcome to your final interview here at our law firm.
Thank you.
Just got a few questions for you, and then hopefully we'll be able to get you an offer sheet.
All right.
All right, let's get started.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Why do you want to work in this career field, and what sets you apart from other candidates?
There are many reasons I want to be a lawyer. It was the career I always dreamed of having as a little kid, but I would say the most important one thing that jumps out at me is probably just the challenge that comes with it. The most exciting thing about the challenge of being a lawyer is that it comes in several forms. First and most obvious is being a lawyer is hard, but that goes without saying. More importantly for me is that each case in itself is an individual challenge, and to varying degrees. No two cases will be the same, and that means no 2 days at work will be the same. And that's what sets me apart from other candidates is that is what I'm looking for most, that healthy challenge that will be waiting for me each day when I get to work. That's what I live for, and that's what helps drive me.
As a graduate of Excelsior College, what are the most important skills you learned from your education, and how do you plan to apply these to your work?
During my time at Excelsior College, I learned many transferable skills that I look forward to putting to work at your firm. Sure, I got the basic ones like time management, critical thinking, effective communication, and so on. But it's some of the more specific skills that I developed that I expect to be most useful in my law career. These skills include counseling and representing others, handling details, and mediating problems. All of these skills will be valuable as a defense attorney, and I will put them to good use each day. The ability to examine the details of a case, all the evidence that's available, the circumstances, and how all of these things apply to the law, and then take that information and provide counsel and ultimately representation to a client is an example of my skills being put to use full circle.
Mark, what do you think the future of this career field will be in 10, 20, or even 100 years? How can you help us plan for that future?
Well, I'm sure I can't say what the law field will look like in 100 years, but I can say confidently that the future is going to be a lot more of what we are seeing now, living through this pandemic. I think that once COVID isn't a thing anymore, that the effects it had on the law and how it's practiced are likely to stick around. I think that the courts are going to continue to use Zoom for simple hearings and proceedings. I recently saw a survey of law firm leaders that found 98% of respondents interviewed reported success with having their employees work from home. I think that's going to be likely to continue in the future. So I believe it's imperative that firms are investing in attorneys that are well versed with technology and can thrive in a demanding field while doing most of their heavy lifting from home. And I'm looking forward to being one of those attorneys.